Hi, I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing. Now I'd like to talk about the new moon in Gemini and the solar eclipse in Gemini. This was around about the 10th of June 2021. Because we just had the moon eclipse 2 weeks prior and now the solar eclipse, we were wondering, did you close a door? Did you clear up any of all of the hard stuff that you really needed to clear up? Did you create space for the new by clearing everything up? Did you find meaning behind any of the events that have been happening? Like, did you have a lot of light bulb moments or aha moments? Are you more secure within yourself? Are you coming more from your heart, from your true self? Are you more clearer that you have made the right decisions and that you are making the right decisions? Because that's obviously when you're making the choices, the decisions from your heart, that's when they're the right decisions. When you make split decisions, Mercury and Saturn in retrograde don't make split-second decisions. Think about things. Have you gained more freedom and joy, and are you worried less? Have you got less anxiety because you have found some more meaning behind events that have been happening in your life recently, around about 10th of June, just prior to that? Have you been distracted or unable to ground yourself? Now, I've been talking to so many people and everybody says, man, it's really hard to ground at the moment. So I've got some videos about grounding and about meditation. Have a look at those if you still feel that you are having trouble with grounding. It's very important to have your feet, your body, your energy grounded to the earth. The trouble grounding comes from Mercury and Saturn being retrograde at the same time. Mercury until the 22nd of June and Saturn a lot longer until October. So, don't get too stressed, worry less, don't tone down your anxiety, breathe, another video, relax, be present and take short action steps and keep checking your facts. So the short action steps means do something small, but do it every day. Just something small, you don't have to do big steps at all. Have you been feeling a bit happier? Have you been vibrating slightly higher? Your emotions, are they a bit higher on the vibrational emotional scale? Have you found that you have more purpose in life, in your day, in your week, in this hour? What is your purpose? Are you able to change states more quickly? Like when you feel a little bit anxious, you can change the state to something a bit better and something a bit better again and something a bit better again. That's what we have been needing to practice. And the more practice you have in changing states, the better you become at it, and the higher you will vibrate, the happier you will be. Important. Have you been understanding your creative powers a bit better now? We have had to define, who am I? I think there was a question in my previous video too. Who am I and who do I want to be? You need to work with that so that you know what you want to do, who you are, who you want to be, where you want to go. And that comes from your inside, from your true self. What can you do now to get the best outcome for the entire year? It's an amazing time for manifestations. Be creative, manifest your life, understand your creative powers until the 11th of October. So really sit down and think about, who am I? Write down everything. Who do I want to be? Write down everything. Seriously, write it down. Writing down is the best way to do things like this. And then once you know who you are and who you want to be, you can work on that. You can set goals and you can take little action steps. So what can you do now to get the best outcome for the rest of the year? See bigger and better possibilities. They're infinite. There's so many possibilities out there. All you have to do is think about them, bring them into your awareness, which is in your brain, in your mind, Once you have that awareness, attach an emotion to it, and you can manifest. You're a master manifester. Go on, try it. And this is especially in the spiritual sense. So anything you wish to manifest that is to do with your spiritual well-being, go for it. Do it. Infinite options, perspectives, and possibilities. How can you make the world a better place? That's something to really look into, together with who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How can you make the world a better place? Check in with your heart, sharpen your intuition, and use the principles of love, compassion, respect for all beings, and deep connection to nature. Nature is so important, and I was thinking about that today actually. With the laws, the law of nature, I think overrules any law that has been man-made on this planet. Make sure you have a deep connection to nature, appreciate everything in nature, and look at the little things, the big things in nature, and be completely grateful that we have nature in our lives. Love your inner child. Your inner child likes nature, likes running around. What did you used to do when you were a child? My generation, we were outside. So use more understanding and give it more attention. Your inner child is very important because all the shortcomings, all the blocks, everything like that comes from your inner being. So it's very healthy to do some therapy with that. Find a therapist who can work with that in meditation and visualization, all sorts of different therapies out there if you can't do it yourself. So make sure you look after your inner child, and this work is best done, but you can always do this before the 18th of June. You might need more fun. You might need to strengthen your relationships. Maybe at this moment in time you're even attending events you normally wouldn't, like for example a painting class, or you might start dating again, or you might go to parties that you normally wouldn't go to. It's quite funny because of the group that we've had, this was happening for quite a few people. They were doing things out of the ordinary with other people. Very good. I like it. Choose new beginnings. So coming from choose who you want to be, who you are now, who you want to be, set goals and take action steps, you can choose new beginnings. If you don't do that, if you don't choose, consciously manifest your new beginnings, they may be thrown in your lap and you're just going to have to deal with it. So that's all in the planets. Curiosity will lead to aha moments and light bulb moments. Oh, we've seen that already. Small causes can have very big effects and they will be long lasting. So all your aha moments, be aware of everything that you go like, oh my God, I never thought that. And now I'm thinking this way, that's so clever. Or somebody says something and you're like, oh wow, that's amazing. And a light bulb goes off inside of you like, wow. And then, you know, for example, when you have time alone, for example, just before you go to sleep, you'll be thinking back to your day and go like, oh yeah, that's right. And then it goes from there. You know how the mind works. It goes from one place to the next place to the next, etc. Very many aha bulb, light bulb moments, aha moments. Right. Allow all the puzzle pieces to fall into place, because that's exactly what's happening. They're all coming together, and it's got to do with thoughts and ideas regarding all of your wants. So think about what it is that you truly want and only put what you truly want out there. It's best to talk about only the things that you want to see in your life. So I'm guessing there will be positive things. So you got to be aware of what you're saying, that all of it is positive. Only put out there what you really want to get back in your life, have in your life, attract in your life, manifest. Very important, because planets are retrograde and stuff like that, so it's very important to put out there only the things that you want in your life. Don't give attention to anything you don't want. Learn, inspire and grow. You're doing that already because you're listening to my video on YouTube. You are doing that because if you're listening to my video or watching my video, you will be doing that with a lot more videos. You're interested in that kind of stuff, so you're feeling inspired, you're learning a lot, and you're growing, especially if you do all these things that we're mentioning. What do you truly need in your life? Let go of the rest. Playfully approach all the challenges and lighten up a bit so there's less anxiety. So I don't want anxiety in my life, so I'm not giving it any attention. The opposite of anxiety is maybe feeling at peace. What is your opposite to it? And give your attention to that. So a lot of work to be done, and it's all positive work, it's all good work, and it's all for us creating our lives the way we want to have our lives. So obviously there's things that are coming from the outside, but we don't have to give that much attention to them. Now, another little message is that I didn't record this video as I wanted to, because there was something that was telling me, nah, don't record it, don't record it. Now I have recorded it, and I think the reason between me not wanting to record it and having recorded it now is because I've signed up with Patreon. So if you want to see any of my videos, you are probably better off going to Patreon and become a patron of Enjoy Your Life. That's what it's called. So it's www.patreon.com/enjoyyourlife. Find me there and become a patron. At the moment there's no tiers yet. I'm not charging any money for it yet, but you do get to see my videos before anybody else does, before the public does. Alright, well, I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and maybe we'll see you on Patreon. Woohoo! Have a lovely day.